It's on the regular Oceanink stream account, I assume.
Yep. And I think we are now live.
Ooh.
Should be, hopefully. Also, it helps if I updated a couple of things here.
Hopefully we're live.
Yes.
We are live.
Should be able to
We
hear
are?
me. Should be able to hear you. Should we be able to hear the game? Does the audio sound good, everyone?
It does. It's on. I can see it.
Cool. Alright, welcome everyone. Sorry about the wait. We had all the technical issues, as usual. I did lose my list of maps that I got for the overlay, so I'll have to do that as we go. But whatever, it's fine. We'll get there.
Everything is entirely fine.
Alright. So I was going to try and take Zeitgeist versus Splatbacks, but I believe they've already started. But I can probably jump in anyway. Oh.
We can probably. Have you announced it on the Discords?
Oh,
on
no,
Twitter
not
and Discords and stuff?
Thank you, yes, we should do that.
Yes, that's a good idea. Were people already in here just talking in the chat?
Alright. So...
JazzRet says your mic's a bit low.
Minus? Alright.
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna try and jump in. Oh boy, I have to try and find someone in this massive list of people to join.
Oh yeah, it says commentators also is wrong.
Yeah.
Is
I can't actually figure out where it's getting that info from, so please ignore that. Atoms is actually commentating with me today.
I know.
And then Nico will be jumping in later. So... Alright.
Gonna be great.
Here we go. I've got your song. That should probably...
Things should work.
Alright. So I'm jumping in. You should be able to join off me, Atoms. I'm quickly doing some maps because...
Ooh, I can't ask for pass on stream, so put
yes.
it in stream team, please.
Can you see it? Can you see matchmaking?
Actually, oh yeah, I should be able to see that.
We're definitely organized. Very, very organized right now.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like the teams are a little bit out of practice because we had some interesting
Downtime.
Yeah, there's been a few problems earlier as well, just with making sure everyone had the right info, blah blah blah. But hey, we're there. Alright, if I switch to this now, does that have the right rosters? It does have the right rosters. Goody. And now just to check everything's working. Yes, I do have... Okay, I have overlays.
It works! What? Alright, I'm gonna post...
Progress. Alright, and I'm gonna switch to this view so I can see my overlays properly and hopefully therefore not leave them up when I shouldn't. Which I've been doing on my own stream lately, so you know, it's probably gonna happen. Salty. Yeah. Alright. We're almost ready. We just got one more person picking their weapon at the moment. So the maps today are Rainmaker New Albacore, which Zeitgeist have won already. We then have TC Sturgeon, Zones Reef, CB Marco Mart, and Rainmaker Skipper. And it is a best of 5, so the first team to 3 wins. So we might not even see Clamblitz and Rainmaker just yet. But
Ooh.
Here we go. Let's go. Second round, second game. Zeitgeist versus Splatbacks. Let's see how they do.
I'm not ready. You want to start off with the weapons?
Sure. So we've got Custom Jet, Emperies, Kansas Sheen, Dappled versus Luna, Splash Neo, Bucket, and Clash. I'm quite fond of these comps, I must say. They're a little
Hey.
strange, but...
Ooh.
Got fishy with an
Yeah.
early push up there, but not able to get that. Alright.
Your mic is dying on my end. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yep. Oh no.
Alright, let me do that. We'll see if that works any better.
Mic's stable now.
Oh good. Okay.
Now, if the stream gets back to stability. We are back. We got Zeitgeist. We're just gonna call them ZG for now. They're pushing it up onto the first checkpoint, getting it down past 61, past first checkpoint. It's still holding it really well. Gets a 3 down on Splatbacks, which is very nice. I think that's actually a total wipe. So Yesuin and Ruby are coming back down from spawn. They left tower. It's time for some hot defense by Splatbacks.
Yeah, they're getting in. They got no, actually I think they even got a pick out of that, unfortunately. Alright.
Yeah, no. Oh wow, no, this is very, very strong. This constant, very, very tight. Unfortunately, that was actually very solid splashdown cancel from, I'm pretty sure that was Ruby. Yep, no, they've finally gotten back in the nick of time.
Subo's sitting here on the side though. That's interesting positioning. Oh, they did get the jump in, but...
Yeah, it's very bad. Ooh, Sakwa getting it, hot 180.
I think Ruby almost fell off the map there, but was luckily able to save themselves. But Draps with the splashdown cancel as well, or at least a kill fast enough after.
Yeah, no, that was
pretty nice.
Solo, special usage. Right now going in, bit forward, very slaying. Fishy taking it out. Stingray gets 1 kill, gets 2 kills. 2-2 on both sides. Ruby last survivor on Aspect. Oh
yeah, that jet has some very nice range. Very nice kid in general, to be honest here. So,
yeah. Currently what I'm getting is that ZG are like very, very strong in their kills. A lot of very, very solid pushes from them, and they have very solid defense. And I want to see Splatbacks have lots of opportunities because they managed to get that first defense down, so that means momentum's it's a bit more stable.
Yeah, it did get to 9, but they were able to get it there, and I mean, it's sometimes it takes a bit of a warm up, particularly on this kind of map where the tower track is. I'm honestly not fond of it. It gets to the end very quickly. But we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that
pretty
ninja.
much. I missed it.
Very
Looking
nice
at
how you
Twitter.
got there. Alright, that's 3 down as well, although there's 2 down on Zeitgeist as well, so...
Yeah. Very stable match now. Very, very stable. Ooh, Cyber.
Fishy has been doing some good work, but I think just being... sort of ending up alone quite a bit and therefore getting picked up.
Yeah. Yeah, something I'm getting. What div were these teams in before? I'm curious.
Zeitgeist is new Splatbacks. I honestly can't remember, I have to check.
Can't remember. Yeah, no. There's a lot of situations where both teams are kind of not doing that intense coordination of pairing up. So that means you're getting a lot of situations where one person will overextend. Yeah. Yeah, so you have the game goes to CG.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah.
Apparently stream quality is a little dodgy, so I'm just gonna restart my stream quickly. Because I have a feeling I know what that is. Splatbacks was Div 5 last season, apparently. Wait, is it still being dodgy, or did it clear up partway through the match?
It's fine. What FPS do you usually get? Hovering around 24 right now.
Okay. It's gone. Okay, it's gone good. All right, I did turn something off like halfway through the match, so if it's gone good, then that should be fine then.
Yeah. No, I think we're good. I think we're good here.
All right. I'll leave it then. Not great, but manageable.
Leave it.
Alright. Let me know if it starts going PowerPointy again, and I'll mess with some things again.
Yeah. No, it's a bit of a pain having to deal with this. 2-0.
Yes, that was game 2.
Oh!
Yes. So.
Very scary.
Alright, so
yeah.
2-0 so far. Yeah, they do have some members from Gallant Combatant. That is a good point. So this is why we're doing Swiss, because it should slowly start making the matches closer and closer.
Yeah. No.
And what do we have? So Billy and Sibyl were in Gallant Combatant in Div 1 in Season 3.
Yeah. They are they Korean or SEA?
Korean. Well,
Korean. Huh.
according to the notes that they gave me, based in Korea, but half the members don't actually live in Korea. So,
That's 2 members that are not in Korea.
Close enough. Alright. Oh, I also had the
4
stream running my
players.
own. Well done. There we go.
Switch the overlay, quick.
Got it.
There we go. I mean, my stream is like 5 seconds behind. Yeah, time for me. It's my turn to read out the weapons. We got Ballpoint, Kensa Julies, Kensa Sloshma, Dapples. We got. Oh no, I'm having a blank. Julie Sculptures, Inkbrush, Blob, and the Clash Blaster. Game went off to a good start.
Oh.
Yeah.
Already got a cap there. Ruby once again ended up a little bit alone there, trying to survive, but I don't know. This is an interesting couple of comps, particularly Splatbacks. That's.
Oh, Drab's gone for the flank on the Ballpoint. Yeah,
Nice.
nice take. It's a very solid opportunity here for Drabs to.
Oh, Drabs!
Oh!
How are you alive? Oh,
Trades with the slosh.
Yeah, that was still
Stalls
pretty decent.
the zone. Yeah, no, unfortunately they were all taken out. There was only 2 people who were able to cap the zone. If there was one more there who was up for spot, we would have seen something.
Yeah, someone went in and tried to get something done there, but unfortunately it was all got 2v1.
Yeah, it's like kind of very noticeable the difference in the actual team coordination and experience. Like,
yeah, unfortunately.
something like the general rule with Splatoon is that you want to go in pairs and you want to have strength in numbers, and that's the one thing that if you have, it makes dealing with a lot of things much easier. And you can notice it in ZG's play compared to Splatbacks. Splatbacks will often have one person going in to try and take the zones. Overlay colors are wrong.
I know. I'm not even trying to do those, Kima. I have too many things to remember and I'm out of practice. Also, I think I had the maps wrong before. That should be better. Alright. Yeah. It's been like... Well, when did season 3 end?
IDC.
Yeah, they killed the lobby. That's the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so season 3 finished in March, I think? So,
I believe so.
Yeah, so it's been like 3 months, basically. Some of us are a little out of practice, unfortunately. But, we'll get there.
We will. It's someday.
Alright, what other results do we have? Do we have any other ones so far?
I gotta grab the challenge.
Grab it?
Once you set it up, it should update automatically. Oh yeah, it does it, because the things are set on a cycle, aren't they? Huh.
Yeah, I think I just had the first color wrong, so, whatever. Close enough.
So the other result we've had is a 3-0 with SurveyCake taking the 3 and Too Fast Too Woomy taking the 0.
Yep. So SurveyCake is our Spaceman's team. For anyone.
Do they change the name every?
Yes. So Spaceman, Scarth, Goizord, J-Sword, and Kia. So yeah,
Whew.
You can probably guess which div they're probably going to be in. That's going to be an easy one. So we have a few teams that are sort of renames. So Riot is basically Notorious from last season. Who else do we have? Oh, Knife and Banana are back this season, which I am keen for.
Knife and Banana are back.
Yeah, so they didn't play last season. They just weren't able to have enough people free because of other commitments, but they are back this season. So we have probably my favorite team name back again. I'm happy about that.
I don't get it. What's the joke? Knife and Banana.
It's a reference to a, I think, Malaysian dessert, if I remember correctly.
That'd make sense.
Yeah, there were a few teams at one point, a few Southeast Asian teams who their team names were all references to this same like deep fried banana dessert thing, and I loved it. But I think
That's really solid.
I think Knife and Banana is the only one we have. We do also have a bunch of new teams though. We have Radiance, Octo Feedback, Freedom Fish, Zeitgeist, well, Riot, if you can't rename. I think Galinkxy is new. Floating Point, Team Mitana? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. QWR, Meraki, Cauliflower Crew, SurveyCake, and Bloodline X. And that's only the teams that have signed up so far. So it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Not quite sure what to expect from this season, but anyway. Peace and Gorang, yes, thank you. I'm also not sure how to pronounce that, but I believe there were a few C teams at one point that their name was a reference to Peace and Gorang. So I love it.
Huh.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we have this giant spreadsheet of all the team names, all the teams and their rosters and such. And Kirama actually put a comment on it saying, this is the best. And I did not get it until just then.
I don't get it.
Team Eterna. You say it fast a few times, you might get it eventually.
Team Eterna. Is it? I hear words, but I don't get the words. Like, are they the right words?
Let's not spoil it on stream. See how long it takes like everyone in the series to figure it out.
I'll think about it.
Alright, I guess I should start doing some maps for the next round. We've only got a couple of results in so far. We also got a 3-0 from Wolf the Plankton versus Galaxy. So that's... got that one. That is the only other result so far, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I lie. We have Riot 3-0ing Midnight Turfers as well. So...
Oh.
And then Inkpact 3-0 Peer Pressure.
Oh yeah, you actually. Oh, you have the.
Yes, results channel.
I don't have the results channel. No, I don't.
Huh. Let me give you that one. Wait. Oh.
No, not stream team.
Yep, I meant to. I got halfway there, and then I apparently got distracted. That was a lot of that today. Alright, so my next... What is the next round of maps going to be? Let's get this in. Alright, so next round, round 3. We're starting off with TC Inkblot. We're going to have Clam Blitz Gobi. Rainmaker Shellendorf. Oh boy, I'm starting to see a theme.
Scary.
Yeah, Zones Muscle Forge, that's decent.
Not scary.
I have some trouble with that just because, like, the approach to the zone can be interesting.
You have great, and then you have the whole other area, which is like around. You gotta.
Yeah, pretty much.
Close in on it. It's fun.
So yeah, we have, and then we finish off with TC Anchovy. So that is definitely around.
It exists.
Yeah, I claim no responsibility for these maps. I can entirely blame Kiramo and Nico for that, as usual. But that was, I kind of wish we'd seen the first round, to be honest. So that was Clam Blitz Walleye, Zones Anchovy, TC Wahoo, Rainmaker Moray, which is pretty rough, and then Clam Blitz Piranha Pit, which is also rough, but I remember last season we had some very entertaining matches on Clan Blitz Piranha Pit. There's a few clips that sort of float around sometimes, and it's like, yeah, that was a thing we did. Yep.
I do agree. They exist. Oh, we need to get like clips, a clips compilation channel.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yes, I meant to do that. Thank you for reminding me.
I did it.
There is so many like to-do lists and things scattered all through the server at the moment. The stream team have seen some, the design team have seen some, the admins have been putting up with my messages for like 2 months now. Yeah, there's definitely a thing. Alright, I've made a note. I will sort that out later.
Design team exists.
Yes, design team does exist. That actually existed last season. And
I had no idea.
yeah, I didn't say much about it. I did mean to say thanks to them a lot more because they help out a lot. But if anyone is wondering, the design team currently is Farron's, who's been in it since season 2, Kaz, Sparky, and Icy. So with all the team buyers this season, they are going to be mostly handling those, rather than me trying to do all of them again and completely failing as usual. So yeah, that is our design team for the series. So they've been helping with like the announcement poster. We might do some more posters in a while. They'll be helping with those as well. So yeah, I really appreciate having them. So it's good. I'm finally delegating things properly. Like things are actually getting done because we're actually delegating. But that and the stream team, who are like, I don't know,
big.
20 people? Yeah, something like that.
Somewhat.
Oh, I should also mention, while we're talking about all this stuff, if anyone else is interested in learning how to do streaming, commentating, recording for tournaments, or also data analysis, like the whole Splat stat stuff, or what Toad was doing last season, we actually have a server for that now. And it's separate to Oceanink. It's not officially an Oceanink server. It's just kind of a place for people to like chat and trade notes and stuff. And I'm hoping
It is kind of an Oceanink server.
it's unofficially an Oshi server. I'm the only admin in there, technically. The others are Hess and Goy. And then I think Growly was helping out a bit.
Koyuma's.
No, Kima's in there as well, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's officially not an Oceanink server, so it's not like just the Oceanink stream team who do like the series and stuff. It's for anyone in Australia, New Zealand, and C who want to try their hand at commentating and such.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anyone's interested, I'm going to be posting stuff about that soon. It's taken us a while to like get everything sorted and work out how on earth that should happen, but I'm keen if more people like want to get into commentating and stuff to try and help them somehow. So,
Somehow.
Yeah, still figuring that bit out, but you know, we'll get there.
Around that. Oh yeah, no, another result. It's Lime Soda 3-0'd Cauliflower Crew.
Ah, okay. Now that's
Yeah.
an interesting one.
I know.
So Cauliflower
Very
Crew,
interesting.
for those who don't know, is what do we got? Alzi,
Yes.
Goose, Ladius, Button, and Kate.
Which are very good players.
Yeah.
All of them. Every single one.
Yeah, so I'm slightly surprised that is a 3-0, to be honest.
I
But-
mean, Lime Soda have kind of been probably crunching practice.
Oh yeah.
So
Shock has been practicing so
know.
much just based on like
His
how often he's
exams
streaming
as
stuff.
well.
Yeah, it's such bad timing for all the Aussies because it's exam season. Like, I think Shock said his exams finished 2 days before he has to leave for the US or something. It's definitely a thing, but no, they've been practicing a lot. So I'm keen to see what they can do. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I'm gonna wake up at like 4 AM to watch it live.
I might.
But we're also running like a meetup thing in the Queensland crew that day to watch it like later at a sensible time with popcorn.
With popcorn.
Yes. Our venue has microwaves, if I remember correctly. So you're gonna
Insane.
make some popcorn, watch the watch the World Championship. That's gonna be good.
Is it the same as last year with first like the first day is just somebody gets knocked out and feels really very sad.
I think it's all one day this time.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I think it's all just like, at least from what I remember of the schedule, I'm pretty sure it's all just at the one time. So.
I would be studying, but like, it's exam season, but I don't. It's summative, but it doesn't count toward my 8R or anything because I'm in year 10. I'm just it scares me.
Yeah, I don't miss those days. People, you probably should study Salty. I think you've been talking about that for a couple of days. But,
It'll be fine. Just do it. Just do it now. Just do it now. It's easy.
Attempt to study and watch the stream at the same time. That works, right? That's fine.
Where are all the results? There's like...
Probably all the games that are close, to be honest, going to 5 games. Because I think all the results so far are 3-0s. So, we might be getting a few close games. Because it is round 2 now, so by now the Swiss, like, shuffling thing should have started to match people more closely. To see how it goes.
Wait, why did you announce the Oceanink stream?
Kyoma was dealing with it.
Did he do it?
Oh, I think it's in general.
Oh, it's in general.
Yeah.
It is not an announcement.
Yeah, they can do.
Should we just put it in newsfeed? Is that an idea, or is it just like, nah?
Kyoma, there's a job for you.
Yeah, do it properly. Come on, we're gonna be here for like 2-3 hours.
Probably should do it properly, yeah.
Yeah.
Hess says the Midnight Radiance match was looking close. Ooh, alright. So, hang on, Radiance. Radiance is Solaris, Milk Tea, Cookie, Cozy, and Meiji.
Why?
Hang on.
That was a joke, by the way.
Fair. Oh, and Midnight's the same as last season. Okay.
Neat.
Yeah, I did like that when we were doing like rolls and such. I'm just going through. It's like, oh, you're the same as last season. Good. Nice and easy. Don't have to go like tracking people down and.
Very comfy.
She says streaming game. Probably. I don't know. So ever since Challenge got updated, I'm generally pretty confused by it. To be honest, it's kind of fancy now, and there's lots of options, and I haven't had a chance to actually look at them properly yet. So I don't know. That might also be a pro thing. Challenge got really weird for a while there, and then it seems to have stabilized again. But Oshi
No
2,
results.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do a post in Oshi 2, Kyoma. Might as well. Unfortunately, I think I'm the only admin online right now who has access to Twitter. But anyway, it's fine.
Doesn't matter. Everything is fine.
Alright. Okay. Hang on, so we have... How many games do we have? So we have Kaya versus Floating Point, and just Midnight versus Radiance left. That's it. So they're probably going to be done pretty soon. I can't, unless it's in DMs and stuff, I can't see anything about too many DCs.
Has DC from one, I think.
Yeah, I get the feeling Australian internet is not being kind today.
Radiance. But he wasn't. Oh yeah, no, that might be one.
We should actually make a counter. That would be great. I want to do that now. So we've already had Bev's internet basically just refuses to let him connect to a game today. Hess is DC'd. We had a bunch of DCs in the first round, I think.
We got another one coming. What's the result? Nope. It's disappeared. Shame.
Oh, no, Chihuahua's typing. There we go. I think there was, guys. I don't think we ever did that. We should. I don't know how we do it though. Would it be only the
I'll
ones
be
on
right back.
stream,
My
or-
granddad is here.
Alright.
I'm gonna go tell my brother to deal with it.
Comment before those. Yeah. Like, even though the C players are so close, they just... Sometimes it just doesn't work, unfortunately. I keep looking at my webcam, even though I don't have it on right now. So good. Alright. Yeah, how would we do a counter? Would it be only things on stream, or... Or do we open it up to everyone and then try and see how many, see which division can have the least DCs or the most DCs?
Radiance 1 to 3 midnight. And get yourself drum rolls.
Oh yeah, and Kairos.
Kaio 0 to 3 floating point. I beat you to it. Yeah, Kaio lost a floating point 0 to 3.
Alright. Okay.
It's round 3 time. Who have we got?
Let me see. Alright. Who shall we take? Round 3, so maybe Galinkxy versus Floating Point? I think that would be an interesting one. 2 new teams, might as well.
There is a crow.
Yeah, that's always a thing.
Hi, crow.
Challenge is doing some interesting matchups here.
Do you want me? I could.
Let's see.
Looks like midnight. Soda looks neat.
Alright, I've asked Galinkxy and Floating Point. 'Cause I think they'd be a good one.
I can see that.
Alright. Floating Point are good with it. Galinkxy is Link. Okay, I should have them added already. That should be easy. Now, to check that I've actually done all my overlays correctly, despite rushing madly.
Bub.
Alright, we have a password. It's in matchmaking. I am, yes. Just double checking I'm not showing the password on stream. That would not be great.
Oh, which pass? Oh, okay, I see. You were paying for it.
Yes.
Good.
Close enough, I guess. Alright, so just double checking my maps. TC Inkblot, Clemblitz Gobi, Rainmaker Schellendorf, Zones Muscle Forge, TC Anchovy. Okay, we good.
Hit the button.
Alright.
I got everyone with the really funky looking names.
Yeah, there is all the team tags in here. There's not even just 2 team tags. We have 3 team tags. Alright.
I'm there.
No, that's true. But
It is.
as usual, my team tag is hidden in my actual name, so
Need more space.
pretty much. I think at one point I switched it to RT Cat, but then it looked way too weird, so I just put it back to this.
Didn't the background used to move?
It did, but that
Okay.
crashes every half hour, so I turned it off.
Half hour on the dot?
Yep. At least on my
How-
computer. I don't know, but every time I streamed with it, it crashed every half hour on the dot, so I turned it off.
That's really scary. What? I can't think of reasons for that.
I know why. It's the way it's coded. My computer can't deal when it's playing the game and streaming, and usually I'm also recording, but I turned that off today.
Is it like a memory leak or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
I see. That'd kill it.
Yeah.
Let's get into the stuff.
Yep. Alright, so there goes some of the sports car. Galinkxy versus Floating Point. Alright.
Galaxy versus Floating Point on TC Inkblot Art Academy. It's gonna be great. Be very excited. Stuff. Alright, it's time for the weapons of doom. Okay, so we have, I think that's Hero Roller, Slush, Julie, Sculptures, Charger, Raichu with the Charger, Red with Kensa Splatling, Sackboy with N-Parries, and Tomoyo with the Kensa Dynamo, I believe. 3 down on Galinkxy's. 3 down for Galaxy, 2 Floating Point with 3. I'm stuttering right now because I need 3 teams.
That's alright. It's always interesting at the start of a new season of trying to remember all the new team names and everything, but oh boy. Alright, we had a couple of deaths there, but oh, nice. Nice work by
Oh, Bread gets shut down, yeah.
that was good use of the baller to shut down the hammer there. That was definitely a good play. Zackboy charging in, but there's a bucket above.
Pincer,
Okay, that was
very, very solid defense.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I think
no casualties.
that was a nice shot by Raichu there at the end as well. Nice snipe.
I agree. Yeah, no, that was very good. That was a very good pincer. Link popping out. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Link's looking for
grinding.
that shot.
Oh, nice.
I get
Zackboy.
shot down by the inkjet.
Yeah, that was very nice there. Bread with the hammer again. That is terrifying as always, even as a spectator. Oh, Bob does manage to survive
no.
though. Very nice.
Yeah, the turning radius.
Yeah, that tends to hurt quite a bit. It's
Yeah.
quite difficult.
Oh,
to
Link with
get
a
that.
Link has the aim. Getting some very, very good shots on the backliners. Very, very nice.
Yeah, it's
Currently looks like Galaxy. Well, probably start. You go.
that's, no. Oh, and Rain of course,
Yes.
which always messes with this. Alright. So we do have everyone up right now. There's so many specials just constantly. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm assuming a bunch of people are running special charge and such. Alright, we finally have someone on the tower again. That nice work there by Tomoyo. Dynamo can be hard to use, especially on tower I found. Actually using it on the tower can be annoying. But Tomoyo's doing some work here. Oh, nice! That was a nice hit on
Very
Link.
solid.
Yeah.
Very solid. Zip put into pressures there. Yeah, no, there was actually a huge flank down on the other side. So the game has basically been split up into like top and bottom this whole time.
Yeah.
There's no focus.
Oh.
Link, oof, gets popped out and absolutely destroyed by that guy.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate there. I think just didn't know that Tomoyo was there. Oh, there we go. Finally.
Currently at 21.
Oh, nice.
That's the defense. Bread getting another one.
And
Misses the throw.
yeah, does survive though, which is definitely something, and jumps out. So cool. Didn't die there. That is definitely useful.
I know.
Oh, Raichu got a
Very
nice
nice.
shot there, I think.
Yeah. No, Galinkxy is still trying to push up incredibly hard. They didn't quite get in a foot in the door through that last checkpoint, I should say.
Yeah, nice snipe again, but then Zip gets a trade. So, let's see. Oh, we have a DC.
DC rules?
I think it might have been too late to stop.
I think it was.
Yeah, looks like they're just
We'll
playing
have to
anyway.
see what's happening. Yeah, no, it's gonna continue.
Yeah, they're just playing.
A shame, a real shame. Yeah, no, there's still a very, very solid chance. It depends if they can get that defense down.
Almost.
Tomio.
Oh! We just
Stop!
No, that was so close.
Very close.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, Raichu, very nice snipe there. Onto a hero roller at point blank range. Still, unfortunately, that was the lead, so.
Yeah. Ugh, I need to get back into commentary. Ooh.
Yeah, we're all a bit rusty at this point, but oh well.
Heck yeah.
We have an entire 6
no.
weeks to warm up again.
Warm up again, and then who knows how long it'll be. Zip going up, takes out Tomio. Skitter pushing up, trying to hold him up. At this point, it's just trying to defend the lead and making sure overtime isn't activated. And even then, it's very hard to win an overtime.
Yeah.
3 down, 4 Galaxy.
Ooh.
Bob knocks it out very smooth after that DC.
Yeah.
Before the DC, very nice game.
Yeah, that was pretty close before the DC. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do there.
Ooh. Can't do much about it.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Let's see what there. Nope, looks like we've got a sub.
A sub. Two subs?
Yes.
2 subs for Galaxy. Yeah, no, Zackboy and Tomio are staying in. Bread is out.
Alright. Yeah, what
What's
do we
the other one? I can't remember. Raichu is in?
Controller change? Yeah.
I see.
I am also at the point where I need to do something about my controllers, so yes, I understand that feeling. Although mine usually don't start spinning, mine just, some of the buttons stop working. So,
Oh, wow.
it was
That's not the worst.
well, it was fun playing a scrim the other day and then realizing like 7 games in that my I think left bumper, the one used for subs weapons, was only working half the time.
Scary. Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm slowly remembering to actually clean my controller properly, like every time I play, but
Haven't cleaned my controller.
I would recommend it. Does make them survive a little bit better. But I seem to also just be really rough on my controllers. They die very quickly. But
Yeah, I might need to give my
if you
joysticks a clean.
yeah, that's what I'm. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm just like sitting here cleaning them. But I am gonna send one of my controllers to Nintendo, I think, and
My Joy-Con has not come back. I sent it to them like a year ago, and I think my dad just entirely forgot to ever remember it.
Ah. Yeah.
It's not good. They're probably never gonna come back.
At least, I guess Joy-Cons aren't too expensive as these things go, aren't they?
To get a pair, they're like 100 or something.
Really?
I can't remember.
Jeez.
I recall them being actually somewhat expensive, like a surprising amount of money.
Because I think Pro-Cons are about 100. And I thought Joy-Cons were a bit cheaper, but...
$4.99 each, for one.
Ah. Right.
A bundle of both is like 80 or something. I need to check. That's just.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's 109 for a pair.
Right. Yeah,
I
okay,
wonder
that's...
if you can get a single one.
That is quite a bit in the end.
Yeah.
Hey, here we go.
Here we go. Will VW is in.
Yep. Alright. And yep, we are just moving on. So we're going to be going to Clamblitz Gobi. Okay. So we still have both the snipers in. From memory.
Both these snipers.
So
70? It wouldn't be. Oh, it might be 70 each. I can't remember.
Jeez.
They are very expensive. It scares me.
Oh, hopefully we don't have any more controller problems this game. Alright, so if we have two snipers on Clamblitz Gobi, that actually sounds like a nightmare to play. Like, I think both the charges that we used last game can reach across the entirety of mid. So I'm waiting for a sniper versus sniper battle. Like that's all I want at the moment. But
the sniper 1v1 of absolute doom.
yeah. I mean,
No.
I think I remember games from last season. I think it was Albacore, where we had 3 snipers in a game, because one of the teams played 2 of them. And I just looked at it and went, no, I would not want to be playing this right now. But, it
Can't do much.
Yeah, there is definitely a bonus to having a backliner on your team as well that can act as that anchor and cover so much of the map. Ooh, okay. No, we do not have snipe. We don't have any charges whatsoever. Alright.
Yeah, the only backline. We got the Kensa Pro, Brella, Junior Kensa, Kensa Dynamo. We got N Parries, Kensa Dynamo, Ballpoint, and the classic NZAP Grey. Very exciting lineup of absolutely no snipers.
Yep, lots of Kensa weapons though. That's
we actually got the next best thing, a Dynamo 1v1 with Link taking Tomio out.
That was very nice to see.
Wipe on Galinkxy's side, so that means there is now a very big opportunity for a huge lead to be scored.
Yeah, although we got 2 down immediately on Flirting Point. Nice defense.
Trade
there.
on the Dynamos.
Just have Skitter coming in. I think Raichu was watching that.
Yeah, no, that was a very, very fast response from Galinkxy, which saved them the pain of having to do a lot more.
Yeah. Alright, we do have Zackboy now with a ball here, but we might have gone down into mid a little bit early there. Oh, nice splat by Raichu onto Dynamo. Very edgy performance range as well.
Yeah, FP completely reversed that coverage of mid. They've actually moved up to take it. One of the golden things to know in clams is that the best thing you can do is get a convincing lead, and that is something that if you can do, it gives you so much more room to work with than just having like less than 2 clams.
Yeah.
You want at least 40 if you like want to have some safety.
Yeah, you need it. You need to be safe enough that they can get a ball and some clams in, and you're not going to lose the lead immediately. Oh, nice work there by Zip. Just gets a double clean out of the gate. And now
Very,
it's gonna go in and throw. Oh, nice work. Nice Dynamo kick there.
Yeah, no, this defense, this is a very nice game, actually. Hopefully we don't see any more DCs. I want to see how this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although at this
So, I mean,
point,
putting pressure on Skitter, get trades with Bob. Skitter gets the kill on Will. Could be a push here, but it's still really... Oh, no, Raichu is now the sole survivor.
yeah, although sitting right at that basket there, protecting. Oh, Tomoya's coming in as well. Skitter's in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, no, gets taken out.
Oh, but they had another ball. Very nice. Alright, we got
Can
Bob
Link
here.
recover? Can Link recover? No! Gets the kill, gets
Nice.
flat on Will, and there's a huge lead happening right here.
Yeah, Skitter's
Tommy
down, but
going
Link
clean
survived.
up. Oof.
Alright, I think that basket is probably going to close unless Zip can get in, but I think, no, Zip is dead there.
Yeah, good flank by Tommy.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit
That was
too
a very,
aggressive
very
in there, though. Like, might have
I'd
been
tend-
better if Zip had
Yeah,
stayed
no.
alive. But
I tend to agree with that very much. But honestly, having a lead of 40 is exactly what you want. That's 2 power clams that... In this case, it's 2.5 to actually get that, to actually tie it back up, and you still need, like, more than that.
yeah.
So you're talking at least 3 people are needed. You can't go in one at a time.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit difficult to beat right now. But, Galinkxy did have 2 balls there, but one of them did get destroyed, which was a bit unfortunate. And now they got 3 down, and Skitter's pushing in, so it's probably going to be another push.
Oh, they don't have a clam yet, do they?
They have, Skitter has 9, so very easily make one. There
Ah,
we
yeah.
go. Yeah, it was just sitting there sneakily with 9 in that corner, staying alive. Very nice play there.
Yeah. Often a good thing to do on clams is... Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. It's a bad thing. You don't really want to go one at a time as well, because there's clams given to the opposing team.
Yeah, that's one thing you really want to avoid, is giving the other team that advantage of you going down while holding a bunch of clams, and then they just suddenly have all those extra clams to work with.
Lost it.
Alright, 30 seconds left.
30 seconds.
Galinkxy is going to have to do quite a bit if they want to try and get this. We've got a rain coming out to try and protect. Dynamo
Link
versus
gets-
Brawler. Oh,
Link wins the Dynamo versus ballpoint. Will in a very, very bad spot, trying to play around the central pillar, trying to escape. Gets one.
nice.
Unfortunately taken out by Link.
Yeah, it went down, but I think we do have
Yeah,
a
no,
ball.
this game.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, somebody does need to be holding that power clam on the losing team side for it to go into overtime for a whole 30 seconds.
Yeah. Unfortunately, just weren't quite able to get that there. So that is a game 2 floating point again. So we're now on 2-0. Alright.
They don't need to hold it. As long as it exists. Does that apply to penalty clams as well, Brad?
As long as it exists. Yeah, I need to read up on this. Yeah, it was floating point had the ball at the end there, I think, rather than
Yeah.
Let's
Let's read the essay.
yes. They've done the wrong mapper mode. Where did they pull? Oh, they looked at round 2 instead, accidentally. Well done.
It's Splat Zone's Reef next, so don't. Like, we can read out and answer any questions.
Yeah.
Spawning.
We can just, someone knocked us out. Ah, the stream does say round 2. Thank you. I didn't.
In possession of a power clam. I That's ambiguous.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's time to read out some weapons. On FP we got Kensa Pro, Glugers, Kensa Junior, Explosh. On Galinkxy we got Zap, Grey, Kensa Dynamo, Ballpoint, and Kensa S for the splatter shot.
Yep.
I
love how we have two different squid parties happening.
Things are happening.
Yeah.
They chose the wrong map and mode.
Raichu! Wait, no. Who got that? Someone got a splat.
There are things happening.
Yep. That is for sure.
What happened? I'm gonna...
How about I use this opportunity to What is happening? I was going to fix the overlays, but also... Oh no, there it is. There's the color combination. Except I would need to switch them. There, we have colors right now. Yeah, that was, they were just knocking that one out, because wrong map. So...
Enjoy your...
Yes.
whatever you get.
I love how Floating Point has a few splats between them, and Galaxy we're just sitting there. Oh dear. Alright, let's get the right map this time. We need, what do we need? Rainmaker Schellendorf.
What are the... Okay, we have one result. It is Radiant's 3-0'd Inkpact.
Okay.
Enjoy the result.
We're still getting quite a few 3-0s. I think the Swiss
Yeah.
format hasn't quite managed to sort things out just yet.
The algorithms.
Yeah, at some point it'll figure things out a bit more, but you know. Alright. Yeah, that is all we have so far. Looks like this round, I think there's been a few DCs and things. Yeah, Australian internet's not playing very well today, but anyway, we'll live.
Rainmaker Schellendorf. It exists.
Yes, that is
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm wondering...
What's your opinion on it?
I don't know what the meta is on this thing anymore. Like,
Yeah,
at one point...
it has the entire roof.
Yeah, at one point there was a lot of, brushes and such, but we do have the ballpoints on both teams, which is interesting. They're probably both going to be run speed ballpoints. So Floating Point, Crow, Glugers, Billy Squelch's ballpoint, yep.
Same lineups.
Yeah. We've had... Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, these...
Zakbo going for a run. Oh! Unable to get that far. Takes out Link on the way, though, on the road.
That was 3 down on Galaxy, though, which would be a little bit dangerous here. Will is still up, sort of holding this Rainmaker. Okay, there we go.
Full jump, team regroups.
Yep. Oh, Skidder, nice.
Yeah. No, this map is super divided, from top to bottom, and there are some people who really do need to hold that roof area, or things just don't really happen.
Yeah. Someone
FP grabs it.
Yeah, someone's gonna either make a quick run down below like this, or people make a sneaky run up top. And you've sort of got to keep your eye on both. So, definitely be a little hard to play. We've got 3 down on Galaxy right now. That's a bit unfortunate. Link and Raichu sort of... Oh no, Raichu decides to jump out. Probably a smart idea.
Yeah, that was probably fun.
No, Will went the wrong way. Bob has taken the side path. Oh, and we have 3 there, and there's a Dynamo above them. Nice.
Oh, Tomio doing the work.
Yeah, Will as well there, I think. That was some very nice work there. Alright, so Zackboy, it looks like is just going to do a roof run.
Roof run, one
is that?
bar. Takes out
nice.
Link though.
And
Double.
gets Skidder. That was very nice there.
That's a triple. Zip is the final one remaining.
Yep.
Will's probably gonna go duel that. Zip takes out.
Oh, Zachboy
That
is
one out.
about to run into Skitter if they're not careful. Interesting that
Oh.
they're trying to go for a left push here.
Taken out.
Yeah.
Very good defense from Skitter. Moving up.
I feel like teams usually go for the right-hand path there, so it's interesting that they went to the left. It is, I think, a little harder, a little bit more exposed. Oh, we have a baller coming out, painting a bit of a path.
Definitely.
Oh!
Trades with the objective.
Yeah, that was some nice work
Takes
there,
it.
but...
Zip going for a run.
Oh,
Pushing up
there,
the lead,
Will.
gets to
Nice.
35. Very nice, I do agree. Currently standstill. Skitter is the last one remaining, probably going to...
Yeah.
Ooh, gets taken out by the shield.
That was an interesting position to get spotted by the shield, but anyway. Alright, oh, Zachboy is... Nope, decides to drop down. Possibly... Moira can help. Ooh.
Zip, well, is it unfortunate? I can't help bias.
It was a trade in the end, but the Rainmaker did go down, so yeah.
Rainmaker did go down, yeah. Still 2 minutes left in the game, so there's still a lot that can be done. Currently, FB are holding a very solid defense.
Yeah, nice work go back to Moira. I think that was a double within just a few seconds.
Definitely.
Alright.
Right, you're pushing up on the roof with the ball plant, using that lovely... Oh, Skitter unfortunately doesn't get the kill, but does take the unexpected angle.
Yeah, nice missiles coming out, just forcing FP out of position a little bit, but Moira's gonna have some problems here. Yeah, 1v3.
Yeah, that was not the wisest decision.
No.
It's
Ooh.
better.
We do have 3 down on FP right now. Zachboy's gonna make a quick run. Nice!
Gets
Just
doubled
get the
by
lead.
Skitter. Whew.
That was...
Tomio is gonna have forced to hold mid in this position, pins it out by 2 people on the roof.
Yeah,
Can the Dynamo reach?
Can just.
Can just. Oh,
Yeah.
duel from Skitter takes out Tomio, prevents that flank from happening.
And we now have a push coming in, but...
Push coming in, it's a solid push. Bob looks like to be holding on
Oh.
to Link.
Here we go. Skitter forces someone back down, decides to chase them. I'm slightly surprised by that, but I guess.
Here comes
Alright.
a 3.
Oh no!
1-on-1, 2 down, 3 down. Raichu's last one up. Can they do it?
Oh no!
Raichu trades with
unfortunately
Skitter.
not.
That
gonna
lead's
be the
gonna go
lead.
straight to FP.
Yeah.
Taken out right at the end.
They did stop
Last
the,
chance
yeah, they stopped the dump there, but they now have 20 seconds. And Zip was standing behind and caught that. Oh,
Gets
no.
the double.
Nice, alright.
Gets taken out by Will. Now that game's slowed. The only thing left is to get that overtime.
Yeah.
Link and Skitter trying to hold out. Link's putting a lot of pressure onto that Rainmaker position.
Yeah,
Somebody needs to grab it.
Yeah, they have 3 seconds. They need someone to pick up right
Will
now.
they just not grab it?
No!
Ooh!
Oh, they could.
Unfortunate.
If someone had grabbed it, they would have at least had overtime, and they could have made an attempt at getting that lead back. But unfortunately, just no one grabbed it. They were too distracted by Link and I think Skitter, and just weren't quite able to. That was extremely close, though, in the end.
Yeah, no, that was a very, very solid game. 3-0. Algorithm.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you can't just rely on the end results. Like, that's why we try and stream and record as many of these seeding matches as we can. Because you can look at the results and go, you know, 0-3, whatever, and then you actually look at the recording and it's like, that's a 0-3, but geez, the team that lost, they tried. Like, they did really well at almost getting it. So...
I agree.
Alright. Well, that was definitely interesting. Oh, we have a few more other results as well. Where were we up to before? I've forgotten. I might just look at challenge. That's probably going to be easier, isn't it? Okay, we have most of the games done now.
Most of the games. Let's read them out. So far for round 3. Zeitgeist Splatoon 3-0 Riot, Radiance 3-0 Ink Pack, Cauliflower Crew 3-0 Too Fast Too Woomy, Floating Point 3-0 Galinkxy, Kaio 3-0 Peer Pressure, Venomous Squids 3-0 Midnight Turfers, SurveyCake 3-0 Walk the Plankton, Team Midnight, and that's it. Team Midnight and Lime Soda are the ones we are waiting for.
Yeah. I would not
On
be
the
surprised.
3-0.
I would not be surprised if Midnight versus Lime Soda goes to Game 5, to be honest.
I would hope so. Should I? Please tell me someone's recording it.
I don't remember who's grabbing that one. I don't know who Hess was spectating. Oh, alright, so
It's a mystery.
I was admittedly partly avoiding speccing the top tier teams until now, because I kind of wanted to save it until, you know, Swiss had sorted the brackets out a bit and we could see some of the maybe deciding matches a little. But maybe this round.
Be fun.
Yeah.
Depends on the matchups.
Oh, Midnight.
What are the sign?
Midnight versus Lime Soda is now in Game 5. So, yep. Alright. What were you saying, sir, about signups?
What are the signups looking like for 22?
Good question. Let's have a look. Ooh, we are currently up to 8 teams. Octo
8
Feedback.
whole teams.
Yeah, and actually it's a lot of the new ones. So this is good. So we have Octo Feedback, Freedom Fish, Splatbacks, Meraki, Knife and Banana, Rising Tides, Radiance, and the Harold Holt Center.
Harold Holt.
Yeah, so that's going to be next Saturday at 6 p.m. AEST. Okay. That's going to be a good one for seeding. To see all these new teams, see how they go. Try and figure out where on earth we're going to seed them. Like,
It's gonna be great.
yeah, that's the big problem with having so many new teams this season is when we go to do seeding, we don't have as much existing data to go from.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. It's one of the reasons we decided to count off the hook. Just because we need more data this season with all the team changes. But it's got us a bit of data. So that reminds me, there's going to be a form sometime this week, probably late this week, for results from other tournaments, such as Off the Hook Showdown. We'll post that at some point. It's going to be like, must be submitted by the end of seeding tournament 2, so by Saturday night, because we'll be doing seeding late Saturday night / Sunday, probably.
Neat.
So keep an eye out for that. We will be putting that around as soon as we can. We wanted to leave it till after this weekend in case there are other tournaments that we could add to it. We don't want to be updating the form. But yeah, that'll happen. And if anyone hasn't seen it yet, there was an announcement the other day about biographics, and there's a form this season for it. So even if you want to use your one from last season, or you want to make your own biographic, or you want to request the design team to make one, use the same form. I've just made one form, it'll take everything. At some point I'll pester all the teams to answer it just so I have all the information in one spot. And that's all going into a big spreadsheet so that the design team can just pull out the info and make biographics. And we've been doing a bit of brainstorming about a few changes for this season. So they might be a little bit different, a little bit fancy this season. We'll see how we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Fancy.
Yeah, it's good having more people than like just me trying to think of ideas for this stuff. So
Very nice. Yeah. No, it's gonna be good to see how stuff does stuff.
yeah, I'm not sure yet when we'll post the biographics. I'm half tempted to leave it till like the end of the season and post them all in divs like I have done before. Or we could post them as they come out. I'm not sure.
The final result. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lime Soda, 3-2 Midnight.
Nice. Alright. Alright, well that is that round all done. Oh, I have the wrong seeding tournament bracket open. That would help. Okay.
Once this gets input, we're gonna have the new stuff.
Yep.
Ooh.
Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure who Hess was looking at. That's
So it's too fast to when we Venomous Squids, Riot, Impact, Galinkxy, Splatbacks, Peer Pressure, Floating Point, Zeitgeist, Cauliflower Crew, Radiance, Team Midnight, Walk the Plankton, and SurveyCake against Lime Soda.
Huh. I want to take SurveyCake versus Lime Soda, I think. Because they're both currently undefeated? Yeah.
Ooh. Wait. Yeah, ooh.
Alright, that's definitely going to be an interesting one. Okay, I guess I should set up my overlays. So SurveyCake versus Lime Soda. Might as well go to the right one. Alright, and our maps are going to be... What is this? Round 4? Round 4. I'm going to actually update it this time. And then... Alright, what do we got? We have Zones, Humpback.
Zones, Humpback, Pump Track.
Alright, and then Rainmaker Starfish. Clamlets Arowana. Okay. Cool. Helps if I can actually spell things properly. That definitely would be useful. TC Kelp. Ha! My, least favorite kelp map. Cool. And then Zones New Albacore.
Scary. Shock half thingy.
Alright.
Woo, we got the PW.
There we go. Alright. And I'm not currently showing that on stream. Good. Alright.
Shoutouts to... Is it OBS?
Yes. Yeah,
yes.
That's what I'm using. It mostly works. Occasionally it not.
Doesn't.
Okay.
I'm in.
Alright. Thank you to Kyoma for fielding all the questions and things today. Saving me
Shoutouts.
from trying to do that and this and yeah. Alright. It's showing the
Good
maps
stuff.
right. That looks right. From the little bit of the screen that I can see right now. I have too many windows open, as usual. Alright, yes, we're good.
We got the Australian representatives.
Yep.
Yes.
Versus, well, Spaceman and Co. Did extremely well in the first Australian Cup. So, it's one reason I always kind of want to spectate them, see how they're doing.
They are basically veterans. In fact, they are veterans.
Yeah, their team name is constantly changing, but it's still vaguely the same lineup.
Very mysterious. Very scary.
Alright. Trying to use Discord formatting in Twitch, yeah. I usually do it the other way and I try and use Twitch emotes in Discord. I'm just like, oh. Yeah, that's not something that works. Whoops. Wouldn't it be nice if all the chat things all use the same formatting. Be really helpful. One less thing to remember.
Yeah. It is IRC though.
That's true.
We are now waiting on the final two. It's
Alright.
so Kia's in.
Yep.
We're waiting for Scarth.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh no, Jason. There we go. That's right. Yes, they have 5 this season.
Huh. Very powerful.
Unify the chat clients. I'm sure someone's tried. I'm sure it's also
I mean,
difficult.
there are. You can use bots to connect
That's
stuff to IRC, like,
right.
and it works surprisingly functionally.
It reminds me of the XKCD. That one. XKCD comic about standards. We have 12 competing standards. Let's make one global one. Oh look, now we have 13 competing standards. Yep. If anyone hasn't seen XKCD, I would recommend. It's great. All right, here we go. We got our
SZ
teams.
on the HPT.
Oh, all right. It has been long enough since season 3 that I can't remember what half these people play, to be honest. Like, normally I would try and fill time before matches with speculation on what they'll run, but I have no idea.
I think I know what Goyz and Yosh play, but also I don't. I don't at all. Very scary. Because, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't help that
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just Oshi or if it happens in Splatoon generally, but people seem to switch mains quite a bit. And I am personally guilty of this, so I can't really complain about it.
I mean, lots of people have general consistent stuff. Like, Farkle, I think Yosh might have played Charger, and Goyz might have been like backlining and like midlining at some point. But that's just off of information that I've just like remembered from lands and such.
Yeah, and it's always, you always have to wonder how long ago was that, because
very long ago.
Yeah, it's one problem with having one problem with having like watched and commentated matches since season 1 is I have so many memories of matches, but I can never remember like which season they came from. So I get confused.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's why we need data analysts to actually put stats on these things, and then we can use them for commentary. That'd be great.
And it works. It works.
Ooh,
no charges. I don't know if I was right or wrong. Let's read them out. We got the I can't remember. We got Splatling, Kensa SS, Explosh, Slosh, Neosplash, I think.
Splash.
Dapple Joys. Neosplash, damn it.
My favorite weapon.
Dapple's Roller, and a Slosher.
Oh, yeah, nice. Just got a casual double there, why not?
Very solid. Yeah.
Alright.
Jack's doing some amazing shocking right here. Probably about to push up. I'm gonna keep tabs on that.
Oh.
Gets noticed by Kirby, taken out.
Nice weapon here again. Yeah.
Yeah. Very solid coordination.
We have a
from
battle
both
of
teams
buckets
right
over here. Oh, no, someone's decided to escape with Waller. We did have a battle of buckets, but, you know. Oh no, we have
Yosh
two
bowling
ballers.
into the place.
Two
Into
ballers.
it. Geo, they take it. Very nice cap from them, giving penalty.
Except we have the bomber coming out from the Splash Neo there, so they just immediately went back to the other team. But they are
That's essentially a reversal. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Goizo
nice.
and Kirby taken out by Shock and Geo. Yosh in there, reverse, coming down from 90. Spaceman coming in. I'm pretty sure that's maybe Snipe.
Yeah, call outs on this. Yep.
It exists.
All
I
right.
need to get better at callouts.
Alright, we have a ball
Goizo
coming in.
picking fights, takes out Geo.
Oh! We had
And trying to recap, misses the recap.
I think Yosh won that baller fight there.
Ooh, that's a wipe on
Yeah.
SurveyCake. And that lead goes to Lime Soda.
Yep. Nice work there.
Yeah, no shock doing the mini splatling work, gets the double.
Yep. Oh,
Spaceman shuts that down.
Yeah. Still, it's down to 18 now. They need to get in right now if they want to actually get anything done here. But don't. Maybe we've got here. Goizod got 3, 2, 1. No.
Oh.
That splashdown at the end. If it had been a couple of seconds earlier, it might have been enough.
Oh no, yeah, no, that was definitely would have been enough.
That is a win to Lime Soda.
High level Splatoon is good.
Yep. Not even that like a great amount of splats there, just solid like defense and locking the other team out. So very nicely played. Oh, we have a sub by the look of it.
That is on Lime's, no, not Lime Soda side, SurveyCake.
So, fun fact, that kind of worried me before. When Spaceman was checking in for SurveyCake, instead of saying SurveyCake, he called it Surveillance Cake. And I'm now wondering where the name came from. That officially they're SurveyCake, but he decided to call it Surveillance Cake?
Surveillance.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't survey is... Survey is like colloquial. I don't know.
Well, survey's a form, so it's kind of voluntary surveillance in that you're giving someone information. But maybe Goizord? Yeah, it's not one of them. They could have just gotten the name wrong, but I saw it and I was like, that sounds creepy. What? I'm just imagining like a cake with, you know, cherries on top, except one of them's like a little camera or something.
Very scary.
I don't think I'd had enough coffee at that point. My brain just kind of broke. But anyway. Alright, so we had 3 ballers in that last game.
Yes.
And 2 buckets.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure those are all quite good for this map mode combination as well.
RM stuff is main stage. I agree with that. I think there's probably not going to be 3 bowlers. Bowlers are very useful on SC because of the pop covering so much stuff.
Here at least you could push in with 1. But yeah, I mean also Stingray, Bubbles. I don't know, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's gonna be very, very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, here we
You
go.
read the team comp.
Alright, so we finally have a sniper coming out. We've got Crow, Kensa Julie's, Charger, and Kensa's Shot on Lime Soda, and then versus a... What is the wine bottle thing called? I can never remember.
Squeezer.
Thank you, that one. Squeezer, Julie's Splashes, Roller, and Explosh. I don't...
Explosh. Shout outs to MPU, by the way.
I don't see Squeezers often enough to actually remember what they're called. So,
yeah.
I'm slightly... Okay, where is... Okay, Spaceman's just kind of lurking with that at the moment. Oh,
Yeah,
point
lurking
blank
on
bubbling.
the shark.
Okay.
Yeah, bubbles are very, very good detergent. Detergent!
Yes, definitely detergent. That is the word we want. Oh,
Instantly
nice.
pushes out to 30 very, 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 very fast.
Yeah.
Kirby trades with Shock, bombs coming in from Yosh and Geo. I was right on Yosh. She does play Charger. Geo taking out Spaceman, Jack, and Geo finishing it off.
Yeah, that was a nice push, but unfortunately, I think most of the Stingray just prevented them from pushing that any further there. Kia goes down. Oh, this map is changing colors very quickly right now. Lime Soda have got a nice spread across the map, and they're just sort of Here we go.
Goizo taken out by the RM. Kirby pushing in, trades with Geo. Oh, instant lead swap. 3-2. Shock trying to hold the fort, but that is a very solid start. This is literally RM.
Yeah.
Just taking shots at the goal.
I mean, this map in particular, like, if you can get it past certain checkpoints, it's quite easy to get it to the next checkpoint, which, yeah, is like 20-something points. So...
I would argue around 30 to 20, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, they remade this map, supposedly made it better. I guess it's better, but
Who knows?
it's still an interesting one to play.
It's very interesting. A lot of the maps are done well here. In my opinion, I like Splatoon maps.
Oh,
Always different.
Yosh, that snipe. Snipe on the spaceman while he's at the back of snipe. Very nice up there.
Very, very solid. Yosh is doing some very good shots. Right now, Shock being chased by Scarth. Unfortunately taken out, put into the corner.
Alright, we do.
Oh,
Geo, nice. Nice work there. Oh, trades out. Still, that's
Trades
3
out.
down.
3 down, yeah, no, Spaceman's coming out. So there's a chance for a push here, but... No, they're choosing to get Turf back down on it.
Yeah.
Which is a wise decision, I'd say.
Yeah, SurveyCake are basically entirely back up now, so fair enough to just hold on to that one. Wait for a better chance. Alright.
Goizor taken out by Shock. Trying to peek. Kirby gets the kill on one more. Taken out by Geo. Scarth coming in, pops the bubble, gets taken out by Jack.
Nice work by
Very
Jack.
much back and forth right now. Spaceman pulling the point blank bubbles, riding him through. Ooh. One's popped.
Jack was trying
Doesn't
so
get
hard,
any,
but...
taken out by Geo. Oh, it's so stalemating right
Oh
now.
my goodness. That's... Yeah, that was quite a few people going down there. They could probably push right now and... Oh,
Definitely.
Except all those missiles on Yosh. That was definitely annoying.
Yeah. Yosh forced back. Jack and Shock take out Spaceman. No, straight up Lime Soda are literally just trying to hold out the fort. Hold out mid.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's the push.
Here we go. Kirby coming in, gets the RM, doesn't get anyone else, and taken out by Jack. Shock trying to hold up, taken out by Goizord. Goizord taken out by Jack.
Yeah, nice revenge there. Alright, it's just Scarth. Oh, Kia's jumped in. He's gonna go for this.
Yosh going it.
Ooh.
Kirby taken out, trades for Yosh, or is a trade for Yosh, I should say.
Yeah, that
Scarth
was...
taken out by Shock. Geo trades with Goizord, Spaceman, the third man in that trade.
And then Spaceman goes down as well. This is actually ridiculous.
This is like a lot of opportunities where this could have gone forward, but there's just like a lot of key splats happening just right when they need to in order to just have that defense. This is just iron defense.
Yeah,
Whoa.
although...
Something's happening!
This could be bad. Oh!
Oh,
Shock!
no.
That splat at the end there. Right as Spaceman was about to pick up the Rainmaker, just got the splat in time. At like the last second as well. That was... Yeah, that was an interesting game.
Yeah, no, because like the best bit is as soon as Lime were going to pick it up, they would immediately be taken up by a flank, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, so I didn't pay enough attention to the number of splats in that game, but pretty sure
It was very much skewed to Lime Soda.
right. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be a little bit ridiculous. It was an interesting choice to just hold out from mid that whole time. They didn't even try and push. I'm curious what the logic is behind that one, but it worked. It definitely worked. So
hopefully SurveyCake can do some funky stuff and come back. I'm gonna quickly be right back.
Alright. I'm just checking on Discord, see if there's anything I need to take. Nope. Alright, cool. Okay, so we're gonna be going to Clamblitz Arowana. This was again a map where for a while ballers were the meta. And I have a feeling they well, I mean, they would still work pretty well. Of course, we always have Stingray on Arowana. Yeah, I can't think of anything in the previous comps that would actually be disadvantageous here, so we might just see the same comps again. I feel like that's something I remember from at least Spaceman and Scarth, and then I think they used to generally stick to the same weapons. So no, we'll see what we get. Alright. Game 3, round 4.
Right on time.
Hold on. Alright, let me see. Oh, I like these weapons. I was completely wrong. Alright, hang on, I want to read this out. This is great. Alright, so we have Mini, Slosher Decker, Heavy Decker, and Tent versus Squeezer, Custom Jelly Squelchers, Roller, and Sheldon's Tent. What are these comps? I'm sorry.
Goizard's running his thing. Scarth and Geo. This is like really even to a really big extent as well.
Yeah, like they've just both decided to play bizarre comps. I don't understand.
It's really interesting. It's the meta. What is it? No one knows.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows.
Scarth loses the Brella. Spaceman taken out. Holding it, basically a stalemate at mid right now. Scarth being forced to back up. Kiwi also hang around that lower bit. What is happening? Scarth taken out.
Yeah,
Yosh is just kind of holding back right now, or pushing up, using that lovely range advantage against the Spaceman.
Yeah, although Kira is now coming around, gets nice.
What? Here it goes. And there's one in.
Oh, but we had...
Scarth is there.
I did not even realize they were pushing there. Jeez, alright.
Yosh gets 2 in.
That throw from
Holds
all
out,
there.
Goizlord finishes the deed. The deed is now done.
Alright, that's...
Kirby kind of backed up in a flank, right behind enemy lanes. Oof.
We now have 19 clams on SurveyCake here, and oh, we have 2 balls now.
Double coming in through far right lane.
Oh, the bubbles.
Bubbles, the double bubble trouble.
That is
with
quite
the
a few.
additional rain.
Nice.
Spaceman coming in from the second one. Coming from the second one, gets it in. That goes to 94. Not 94, 54.
Yep, 1 more clam,
Giving
2 more
the lead.
clams. We got someone
48.
jumping in as well.
That's probably the end of the push.
No, we got some
No,
more
it's
clams.
not. Spaceman, they defend it. They defend it. Geo trying to get stuff done, unable to get any picks from there. Spaceman is there, refreshes the timer down to 18, down to 12. They're going in.
That is...
Last shot defense.
Scarf is
Yosh
still
coming
there,
with the
but
flank. Scarf
No.
gets Geo.
just needs to get a couple of clams
No
in.
clams. Unfortunate. Still gets the flank that picks up Jack. That was a very, very smooth and slick and speedy push. With 3 S's.
That was so well played there. It looks like SurveyCake are trying to set up for it again, but Geo's being super cautious of closed now. Oh, manages to get Scarf there. Nice.
Spaceman still there, throws it back. They're just trying to keep those extra clams there as spares. Always nice to have spares.
Yeah.
Game's kind of
10 versus
gone
10.
back. 10 versus 10.
Nope, that didn't last very long, unfortunately. All
Jack pulls the bubble, pulls the bowler, doesn't get anyone pop, but puts pressure on Spaceman. Scarf hanging back there.
Yeah, just sort of holding onto this ball, and meanwhile Limesoda have taken over most of the map at this point. Although Geo did just go down.
Yeah. Jack put under pressure, rain comes out, forces Yosh and Jack to stay out of there.
Ooh, Geo goes down.
Yeah, I'm curious. Spaceman's in a very, very bad spot right now. Gets taken out. Scarth and Goys are just kind of hanging in there.
Here comes a booyah.
Here comes the push. Here it comes. Ball's in. Depends how they deal with it. Jack's in. That's 2. That's 44.
Those clams.
Jack taken out. Goes down to 35. Shock taken out. Yosh is the only one
Oh!
Spaceman clutches it out.
Nicely done there.
Woo!
Alright. We have a game. We
This is a
definitely have a
game.
game. Alright, we only have 40 seconds left too, so we don't have very long for Lime Soda to get that lead back. Although they
there's Geo's taken out, so they're not going to be able to get not going to be able to get it. So they have 30 seconds to actually find it. Scarf, jumps in. What's he going to do?
Kia is sneaking around the ball. Oh, Yosh might get that ball. Yosh gets the ball in, but doesn't have anyone to follow up.
Yeah, and that goes. Lime Soda goes 3 down. That is probably game. Depends if LS can clutch something.
They would need a ball right now. Oh, there we go. Shock has
It's
a ball.
funny that you say that. Shock finds the ball right at the end. They have, I think that's like 2.5 clams. 2.5 power clams that they actually need to regain that lead, so it depends. There might be something happening here, but they only really have 30 seconds to actually pop that basket. Shock last one up.
No.
Yeah.
That was
Time
unfortunate.
expires.
Oh dear. Oh well. There we go. We have a game to SurveyCake.
Game SurveyCake, that's 1-2. Very intense game. Very, very intense.
Alright. Okay, well that means we're finally going to the 4th game, which is going to be TC Kelp. We don't have any
TC Kelp. Oh. That's a map. Kelp is a map. It's a map.
Yeah,
We're getting a lot.
Kelp is definitely a map. I don't know if it's just that I'm getting used to the Splatoon 2 maps now, but Moray and Kelp are not my favorite maps at this point. But particularly Kelp because of the grates, which are fine if you play a weapon that can use them, or you have a playstyle that you prefer to use them. But I played inkjet weapons for a very long time, and those grates are a little annoying when you play inkjet. And of course also missiles, which they block. It's just awkward to play this sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Very much. What are the 3-0s right now? So we have Riot 3-0ing Impact, and Galinkxy 3-0ing Kyo. Ooh, funky. I'm interested. Kelp forces a lot of engagements with very certain types of weapons to happen in very particularly interesting ways.
Yeah, I think it's different to every other map we have, just in the way it's designed. It is a box within a box. So yeah, you're constantly turning a corner and running into someone. So it's interesting to see how this goes. I wonder if well no, Lime Soda can't even do their lockout strategy from stage again because, well, it's the tower. You can't. Oh no, maybe.
Power. Maybe. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. Weapons. Jolly Scorchers, End Parries, Charger, and Slosh on Lime Soda. 2 Spaceman's 96 Gal, Jolly Scorchers, Roller, and Cancer SS. Looks like SurveyCake are going to take the initial lead. Splashdown cancel on Kirby from Geo. Rain comes out.
Yeah, that's Stingray though.
Looks like it's been held up by LS.
Yeah, that Stingray just pretty much cancelled the push immediately. So that was well done there. He is back on the tower already. Yeah, possibly not the best
Bit
time.
too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now you can see. Interesting groupings. Geo wins the 1v1 again. Goy wins that 1v1. Gets a chance to push on and flank.
Ooh.
Takes out Shock.
Yeah, nicely done.
Kirby. Well, Yosh jumps out.
Oh, Jack gets caught in a 2v1 there, so goes down as well. We have 2 specials, Rain, Stingray.
Oof. Yeah, no, Goy's narrowly avoids death there. Yosh taken out by Spaceman.
Scarf and
Save
Tio
them
both
with
go
the
down.
memories.
Goy goes down. That's a wipe.
Yep,
All
here
right.
comes the returning push. Let's see how fast they can respond. We got the gang coming out. Jack going, takes out Spaceman.
Oh yes, nice ink over here.
Or Kirby goes down.
Nice shot by Yosh.
Scarf gets taken out, and Jack escapes. Goy's taken out, that's the lead.
Yeah, this map is very purple. Like,
Very, 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 very purple. There's not much room to flank. You have to take a very long route to flank. So it's not surprising that no one's able to really do it. Or Spaceman and Scarf taken out. That's 20. Checkpoint 2 being held very tightly. Goizod unable to do anything about that. Kirby, can they clutch it out? No,
nice there,
no. Unfortunate.
That's-
Unfortunate.
that was fast.
That was very, very fast.
Wow. Limesoda just sort of rolled forward, inked the map, and just kept it. Like, in that way it was actually similar to Stage, in that they took an area and they just kept it. And did not lose control at all. So...
They have incredibly, incredibly solid defense. It is probably one of the most solid defense strats you can get this side of the planet. And that is 2-3? No, 1-3 to Limesoda.
Yep. So Limesoda continue to be undefeated. I mean, SurveyCake have one loss throughout the tournament.
Very solid match though. Very, very, very solid. I'm gonna... No other new results. A very, very big shame.
Yeah. I mean, how many more matches we got? Oh, we got a few actually. We've only got the 3. Yeah, only those 3 games so far. Alright. I'm still hoping that means we've got more games going close. Oh, we have... Oh no. I was excited because the results channel lit up and then it was just the Limesoda versus SurveyCake game. Anyway. Alright. Bricks, did I actually say that before? Or, you have me worried now that I got the names mixed up and managed to actually say them like that. Alright, what do we have? I have to keep checking the team list to remind myself who's in each team.
Nah.
Oh, we have... Okay, Splatbacks versus Peer Pressure is in this round. That might go close. Too Fast, Too Wimmy versus Venomous Squids. That might also go close, perhaps. Okay.
Who knows?
I think Swiss is finally doing its job, and it's,
Shoutouts to Swiss.
yeah. It eventually works.
Eventually. Takes a while, but it does.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? There was a reason I decided to drink all the coffee before this started. I've done enough commentating to know it's necessary at this point.
I do not drink coffee. For reasons.
No, that's fair. I half wish I hadn't gotten myself addicted to it, but I am now, so what can you do?
Can't do much. Results. None. Absolutely none. Zero. Zilch.
I love how we're both just like obsessively checking that channel. And just, nope, no updates.
Intense.
Morodome. Morodome. Oh no. Can you imagine like a kelp dome but with layers like Schellendorf?
That'd be scary.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't thought of that now. That would actually be kind of terrifying. Although Kelp Towers also reminds me of, what was the Splatoon 1 map that was like the apartment buildings?
Moray Towers.
No, the other one. Flounder. Flounder Heights. That sounds
Yeah,
right.
Flounder Heights.
Yes,
That exists.
that. I want that back. Oh my goodness. I wish we still had that.
That'd be fun.
It was like I complained about it a lot during Splatoon 1 because I didn't like the tower path was weird and a few other things. But also it was so much fun. Alright.
Yeah. No, it existed. it was really interesting. Midnight 3-1 walk the point.
That's an interesting result. Okay.
I agree.
Nice.
I agree.
Nice job by Walks Plankton taking a game off Midnight there. Because Midnight did get third in Div 1 last season. So...
Yeah, they did.
I'm trying to remember...
Zeitgeist 3-1's floating point.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting as well.
Yeah. We're definitely starting to see those even games come around. One of the OG 24/7 maps. Yeah. You kind of had to get good at Flounder because Flounder was just always there. So, but it was fun as a dynamo. I have to say that. Or a bucket. You just kind of stood on top. Flounder, Mahi, Piranha, not Piranha. Bluefin. I always call it Piranha and I don't know why. I wish we had some of those maps. I saw something recently. Someone's been doing like a Splatoon 3 wish list thing. And they have like a mix of stuff from Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2. And I'm pretty sure it had Bluefin on it. I was just like, yes, please.
Agreed. Who knows what'll happen? I wonder when or if Splatoon 3 will happen. It'll happen sometime, but I don't know.
Yeah, considering the interest from Japan, which is Nintendo's main market, I would not be surprised if we get a Splatoon 3 at some point. But...
It'll be at some point. It depends it depends what happens with the Switch. Because I doubt there's going to be a sequel in the Switch's lifespan. They're probably going to continue supporting it, updates-wise.
Well,
and Splatfest-wise.
No, they did say, like back in December, they said that Splatfest and such and updates will end around now for Splatoon 2. So I got the impression that the next Splatfest may be the last one, or maybe the second last, unless they decide to change that, which I guess is what we're waiting for at E3, because if they're going to do an announcement, surely they're going to do it at E3.
Yeah, totally.
Splatoon Island. What do you mean by that, Salty?
Splatoon Island.
Oh, we also got a 3 to 2 Fast 2 Remy 1 to Venomous Squids. So, yep.
Neat.
Alright, we definitely have the closer matches coming through now. Yeah. Like, the fact that Japan had the whole baseball league thing for Splatoon 2, I'm pretty sure they're not going to give up on it anytime soon. So...
It'd be not the best decision.
No. I don't know, I was thinking the other day, like, so I actually had to explain Splatoon to someone the other day. Someone I know in real life who's never played it, hasn't even seen it before, I don't think, and asked me what on earth that game I play all the time is about. I was like, oh boy, alright, here we go. Thankfully I had my Switch on me, so I was able to bring up, like, I showed them all the weapons and the gear, and then I showed them the clip of playing and stuff. But when you actually sit down and start explaining the game, and not just like a high level explain sort of all the different parts of it, it's actually really complex. And I look at that and go, if they add things for Splatoon 3, it might actually get too big. So I feel like they'd also have to take some stuff away. So,
I don't know. I think the core game won't change. It's like in the base game itself, regarding tactics, it has the kind of thing which all good competitive games should have, where it's like easy to get into and hard to master, you know. With Counter-Strike Global Offensive, you have the base game where it's just you got guns, they shoot, and you got objectives that you gotta do, and there's like 2 win conditions per team, or it's actually like a bunch more, but like that's the basics of it. And then you have literally every single mechanic in that game. You have inaccuracy, you have all the movement mechanics, you have gun selection, you have economics, and all of them play into that. And so you can understand the game, but at a high competitive level, there's so much to it, it becomes incredibly complex. And with Splatoon, it's not quite that deep, but you have a very similar thing where you have a lot of meta and a lot of tactics that surround the game, but they aren't apparent at all unless you get into it.
Yeah, that is true actually. I guess there's a few more things they can add. And especially with the games being so fast, like maximum 5 minutes. There is only so much you can pack into them. But
yeah.
I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. It's an IP that isn't going to go away.
Yeah. I would be far more surprised if they ditched it than if they didn't. So...
yeah.
Alright. Oh, okay, we have Cauliflower Crew 3-2'd whoever they were voting. Radiance. Okay.
Radiance, yeah.
Cauliflower Crew 3-2 versus Radiance. Alright. I had no idea what to expect out of Radiance when this started. So... it's good to get some of these games coming through.
Exciting. Is that it?
One more, I think. Splatbacks versus Peer Pressure. That's all we have left.
The Peer Pressure.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's always interesting when we see the pickup teams continue. And, like, really cool.
Yeah.
Because Peer Pressure was a pickup from last season?
I think so, maybe.
I think so. And then we have... I have to look through this list to remember. We have Midnight Turfers, which was a pickup from Season 2. And we had... we don't have Japtech this season, which is sad. But they were pickups from Season 1. So...
I'm sad.
Yeah, it's actually... like, I think about half the pickups we create for this series continue on afterwards. Which is really good.
Which is... yeah, I agree. It is insane. We're probably... it depends what happens. We just don't have time.
Yeah.
We're on hiatus, trademark.
Yeah. No, there's always life things getting in the way for a different points.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the reasons the series was, like the start of it was delayed until now was just admins and everyone had so many things happening with BAM and all that. So we're just like, we're just gonna...
yeah.
We're gonna not, like, rush ourselves
Chill.
or rush everyone. Because Season 3 was a bit rushed. Like, we were trying to fit it all in between Christmas and Phantom. And, turned out that wasn't quite enough time. But, yeah, we're like, this time we're gonna do a nice chill season. 2 break weeks, unless you're in a 7-team div, in which case you're floating around. Although we may not even need 7-team divs yet, because we currently have... actually, no, we have 29 teams. I haven't even signed Riptide up yet. I can think of a few more, so we'll probably still have some 7-team.
7-team, it's probably going to be, like, either or.
Yeah, maybe
Depends how
1 or
evenly
2.
we can divide.
Yeah, because if we get 36 teams, that's nice and easy. That's just 6 divs of 6.
6 divs of 6.
Yeah, once it goes over that, it starts getting tricky. But...
yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Oh no. Peer Pressure, one of their teammates had to leave, unfortunately. So, I think that might be... they might be forfeiting their remaining match games.
We'll have to see.
Alright.
Very scary. Just got the downtime. Gotta have some snug.
Yeah, just sorting out a couple of things.
2-1. Is it official? We're doing 2-1 for the final.
I think we will.
I.
Because often I would round that to 3-1 for the scoring, but since it's seeding and we want an accurate representation of how many games everyone played, I'm just gonna run with that.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So that's 2-1 with Splatbacks taking the game, I believe.
Yes. So I need to... Oh. Okay. My challenge is not updated. And Kyoma is doing stuff at the same time. This is fun. We'll submit that. And that gives us the final round. Cool.
Right against Galinkxy. Walk the Plankton against Too Fast Too Wimmy. Kyo against Radiance. Team Midnight against Floating Point. Okay. Venomous Squids against Inkpact. Midnight Turfers against Splatbacks. Cauliflower Crew against SurveyCake. Lime Soda against Zeitgeist.
Okay. Normally I would not spec the same team twice, but I'm kind of tempted to take Lime Soda Zeitgeist just to see.
I know.
See how that goes, because we've also seen SurveyCake.
Also seen SurveyCake. Who else? I mean,
Galinkxy.
Galinkxy, right? Where are they standing? 2-2. So 2 wins and 2 losses for both.
Alright.
Is it Midnight SurveyCake? No, Cauliflower and Corns and Midnight, huh?
Yeah. Alright.
Why do Cauliflower Crew? Oh.
Alright.
Wait, that only adds up to...
Just sorting out which one.
1-0.
We do actually have a spreadsheet this time for checking. Oh, we haven't done Knife and Banana. Wait, no. Knife and Banana even playing today? No, they're not.
0.
Mariky's not playing. Alright. I'm just checking who we have actually
Oh.
streamed. But
Why does Cauliflower Crew only have a 2? Why does their score only add up to 3?
there have been buys. So
Oh, they've had a bye.
yeah, so we have a odd number of teams. So there's been some buys.
It didn't give them the 1 point, I think.
Alright.
What's the crew they didn't play against? Because I see their name 4 times.
Cauliflower?
Cauliflower, yeah. So they, no, they've
Oh, you might just need to refresh.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
The table at the end of the challenge page does not automatically refresh, which is great fun.
It is great fun. Wow. Huh.
Alright.
You know, I think Zeitgeist and Midnight would be interesting. Not Midnight. Lime Soda would be interesting. I do agree.
Oh. They have started, unfortunately.
Heck.
That's alright. We'll have to jump into the second game, I guess.
I don't know. What do we do in the meantime?
That's alright. We have a couple of minutes to kill. I have to set up my maps and things anyway, so that would help.
Woo!
They were very fast this time. Not too fast for me. Alright. Okay.
I don't know what I'll do. Can do whatever.
So, well, let's look at... Actually, can you keep an eye... Oh, I've got password. Never mind.
Oh, you have password?
Yep. It is in matchmaking.
Ooh.
Maps. Let's grab these maps. Oh boy. I hadn't actually checked what the maps for this round were before. That is definitely maps.
Oh no, are they maps?
It starts with Rainmaker Blackbelly.
Oh.
Okay, they haven't actually started yet, so if you want to jump in.
Oh, cool.
Yay, there we go. Cool. Just in time then. Yeah, so Rainmaker Blackbelly, Clamblitz Skipper, TC Piranha Pit, Zones Moray. This just gets better and better. And then to finish it off, we have nice and easy Rainmaker Reef. So, yeah, that's the thing. Nico is not cutting any, what is it? Not pulling any punches with these maps, was he? Jeez. Alright.
Very scary. Very, very, very scary.
Too fast, too woomy. They are indeed too fast, too woomy.
Hit the button, Cat, once you're ready.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The good thing is, all of the maps for both seeding tournaments this season and the playoffs tournament are all, like, they're all one big list to try and reduce repeats. So by having these in this season, in the seeding tournament, means we shouldn't get them more than maybe once during the actual tournament. Anyway.
Neat.
All right.
Weapons.
Game one. Yep.
Mini Splatling, Cancer SS, Squelcher, and Slosh on Lime Soda. On Zeitgeist, we got Heavy Splatling, Sheldon's Dapples, Kensa SS Pro, and Kensa Julies. Zooming out. Okay, yeah, we're good. Currently looking very much in Lime Soda's favor, but it's still pretty stabilized. 1v1 on Yosh and Sobel, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Yeah. Yosh gets the kill there. No RM pushed yet, 4-0 player-wise.
Yeah, interesting.
Pretty much a stalemate.
Yeah, they're just sort of holding back, trying to get paint down at the moment. That map just suddenly got very green though. Billy's
very green.
Yeah, Billy's doing a good job of painting quite a bit of it, keeping it purple, but Josh is definitely being a bit of an annoyance there. Ooh, alright, nice.
Yeah, gets the kill on Sable.
Alright.
I think, oh, that's 2 down. I'm expecting that someone is going to take it.
Yeah, there we go.
Read them like book. Oh, Kainel gets the kill on Geo instantly. But Yosh pulling the Stingray.
That was an interesting choice there by Jack to shoot at the Booyah from like close range. So
Yosh taken out by Villy's Stingray. Geo put under pressure. Subil going for Geo's flank. Comes around. He came around like far left. From far left. It was insane.
Yeah.
Pushing up, gets the lead.
Shock with the burst bombs there. Nice. Alright. We do have Sagwa? I think Sagwa pushing up there. Billy just running it. Nice work there. Alright.
Gets him. Oh.
That should be the end of that? Yeah. Alright. Let's see.
See where this goes.
Yeah, this map is starting to become green again. We've got everyone slowly pushing up across the map.
Taking it out. How much? Are they running speed? No, they are. I suspect there's speed in there somewhere. Sagwa. Oh, Yosh gets taken out for the splashdown, but was guaranteed fate. Nice. Jack taken out with Sagwa. Sayabil and Sagwa. Oh no, Sayabil's hanging back.
Yeah.
Shock gets that kill.
That was some nice work there.
Yeah, one of the biggest factors to keep in mind here is that there is a lot of latency, and so I wonder how much late play with Lime Soda has with latency. That's always very interesting.
Yeah, I think they're one of the teams who deal with it quite well, adjusting for it and such. So,
yeah,
it is annoying.
The game's strategy changes actually quite a bit when latency comes into play, and you can't avoid it since it's very much mutual.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's the reason for some of their more defensive plays, because it can be a bit easier to defend, at least I find, than to like try and be super aggressive when you have latency.
Yeah, especially because kills don't go through just as quick. So
Yeah.
there's a lot. Trades are often going to be the consistent outcome of 1v1s.
Yeah.
It's very much mutually assured destruction. So you have to. It's much more. You have to stick together with the team, and you have to have contingency plans
Yeah.
to make sure things don't happen. Shock flanked by Seaville, taken out. Jack holding it back there.
Jack was coming in behind Shock there, and maybe if they'd been a little bit faster, would have been able to save the Rainmaker, but still. Well, I guess we have less than a minute left now, so Limesider do actually need to get a push in to get this lead back. Jack's currently...
Jack jumps out.
Yeah, good decision there. Jumps to mid as well, so able to help the rest of the team. Geo trying to flank, goes down. Here we go. Here's the specials.
Oh, here they come. If they can get 2 from this, there's gonna be a push. Oh, going for it anyway. Could Sagwa be taken out?
We do have that.
Yosh
Stingray
stays
bar.
up. Sagwa pulls the bomb. RM gets taken out by the Stingray. Very nice counter Stingray. Looks like Sagwa's just gonna attempt to solo pop it. Geo hops over, pops it. We get a pick.
They need someone to pick that up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the Booyah coming out. Shock is forced back.
Forced back. Very tight. Shock put in a very, very interesting position.
Yeah, has noticed this person
2 down.
on the side, which is nice.
How many more minutes have we got?
Oh,
How much more time? I can't see.
not well overtime, so we're
40 seconds.
yeah, we're a bit. Oh,
Oh, taken out by the Stingray.
yeah, that was okay. That wasn't a good showing by Zeitgeist there. Very nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
look-
I think one of them might. Yeah, you go.
Oh, just that map is incredibly green,
Yeah.
but
There's.
it just didn't translate. So
Yeah. 100%.
Alright.
Very, very interesting. It's just one of those things. I feel like one of the biggest things when it comes to that map in particular is that it's very open. Mid is closed, but the actual courts, they are just you can see the fields, you can see the grass, you can see the trees.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if the new Black Belly Rainmaker is any better really than the old one.
They just
Like-
cut the pillar.
Yeah, they just cut all
chopped
the verticality out of it, which makes it very different to every other Black Belly. So, but anyway.
Yeah,
Alright.
interesting. Skipper on the RM. Skipper on the rocks.
This is...
Not RM, Clam
Yeah,
Blitz.
Climb Blitz. I was like, hang on, what? Alright.
Hang on.
Ooh, we have more Julies. Alright. So, Crow... Oh my goodness. Tetra's Heavy, Slusher Deco versus Sheldon Heavy, Dapples, Crow, and Cancer Julies. That's... Yeah, okay. So we have 3 sets of
Interesting.
Julies and 2 Heavies.
I wonder how much, like, how much latency is going between the teams right now. Oh, Jack fell off. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, some of these... Oh, okay. So I saw a little bit of teleporting there. So probably...
No, teleporting's usually not neutral. It's just
Yeah.
a problem with
That is-
packet loss.
I'm sure a couple of these teams probably, a couple of these players are probably screaming, so there's always that. But, ooh, alright. Nice work there getting that Rainmaker, although it was a trade, but still. Villy
Yeah, Jack.
is having... Oh, okay, Gio's just kind of sitting here, doing very well. Oh, he's a baller, and there's a ball.
Or gets it in, goes to 80. Or Yosh is going. It's probably Yosh takes a position on the little plat there, right around mid.
Yeah, heavy versus heavy
Free.
in there.
the 3 people from ZG trying to push up down that straight through that mid lane. Gets the trade. Very much a stalemate right now. That first clam just kind of means that somebody needed to make a move.
Yeah, we don't
But
have...
I don't see much changing anytime soon.
No, we have 2 down on both teams at the moment. We have 3 down now on Lime Soda, actually, and Billy might be able to do a quick push, but I think...
2 down, no, they're going for it. 1's taken out. Shock's just trying to hold the fort right there.
Yeah, I'm doing quite a good job of it. Oh, though it does go down. Alright. Cyclo's sitting here with 8 clans. They have 28 clans between them, actually. That is quite a few.
Quite a few. If they can get it, if they can translate it. Oh, Billy jumping to use this. Interesting to see what happens
here.
here.
We go.
Oh,
This
jumps
is gonna be
in.
the jumps.
That's 1. That is 2.
That is a lot of clans.
1. Cleansing down. Very fast. Emergency detergent coming in. Billy pulls. They're pulling all the specials, pulling out all the stops here. Sagwell gets taken out. Billy surrounded. Billy unable to get a pick, but is taken out on the jump.
Yeah, almost managed to jump out there, but not quite. Alright.
Very, very close.
Lime Soda need to get a good push in now, but they do have 2 minutes. So they have plenty of time. Yosh seems to be... I don't know.
Very much. They have an extra clam there. Yosh trying to juggle it out. Shock picks it up. Oh, no. Unable to get back in there. Yosh is unable to recover it. Unfortunate. It's one of the examples of latency coming into play, is that you do need to be aggressive and actually commit to things, because more often than not you will be shot out on the escape.
Yeah. Alright, Shock is just sitting here with a ball. They have a couple balls actually. I think Jack seems to keep going through the bottom of the map, which is the top on the current view actually. Trying to sort of get a flank in, but I'm not sure they're having much luck. Oh, I think...
Yeah, Billy's going in for a flank.
I think Super
Will they
is
notice?
also...
Oh, that's a very, very, very good position for Billy to take and actually outshoot.
Oh, no, I think that's a DC.
DCs!
Uh-oh! And that's too late, I think, to replay, so... That would have to be...
so it depends. Will they manage to get the lead, though?
Well, Ju has a ball here, so
Yes.
that should be fine. And then a ball up, alright. Yep.
That's 2.
Almost got forced
Okay.
off, but...
Yeah, they lost their player. Oh, that's a real big shame. Oh!
Just... Alright then.
Yeah, no, they lost that anchor, which just kind of removed their biggest defense.
Yeah, when you're used to playing with an anchor, it can be quite hard to deal with suddenly not having one. So...
Yeah.
Alright, oh wow, we're almost completely even on splats there as well. There was only 1 more splat on Lime Soda. So...
Did you just do math?
No, the numbers
see.
matched. Don't worry, the numbers matched. That's all that caught my attention.
Very scary.
10-7-7-6 versus 9-7-7-6. So that's... These teams
See.
are very even. Alright. Okay, I should probably check Discord and see what we're saying about that match. If we're going to be saying anything, Billy's back in. Math.
Math.
Don't worry, I'm not that
Is-
quick on the addition.
TC on the PP.
Alright, this is gonna be interesting, especially with
I
those
agree.
anchors. I feel like this is a match where anchors are incredibly helpful to have. I mean, they're good on most maps, but you just have the anchor.
Super open.
Yeah, have the anchor sitting on the tower, pushing it. Everyone else pushes up, protects the tower, etc., etc.
I can't remember where the goals were in this particular mode.
Right in front of the travelator thing out of spawn.
Ah, okay. I see. Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
it's like... It's really, really odd. The ramps are an interesting addition to the actual gameplay.
I'm this is another map where I'm not sure if I prefer the Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2 version. But, I don't know, we'll see.
Splatoon 2 version.
Yeah. Alright.
I can't really say much. You go.
Alright, weapons. Alright, we have two different anchors this time. So Limestone is running Mini, Crow, Charger, and Cancer Shot, and Zeitgeist is running Dapples again, Sloshing, Cancer Julius, and Heavy. So, alright, different kinds of anchors, but we still have the two anchors. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Two individual engagements. Yosh taken out there, unfortunately, by the Stingray. Subil wins his. Canal and Jack square off. Canal takes out Jack, Geo, and Geo actually. And the leftover bomb takes out finish it off. So currently even 2-2 on both sides. One respawn, two respawn on Lime Soda.
Yeah,
Bit of a man advantage right here.
interesting that Troff decided to get on the tower there. Oh, that splashdown. Just noticed. No! Oh, they didn't go down to the splashdown, but then the torpedo afterwards got two of Lime Soda there. So that was
Torpedoes are very, very dangerous and scary.
Yeah.
Sagwa narrowly avoids death.
Oh boy.
Gets taken out. Cancelled by the Stingray.
Oh, Yosh is the last one up for Lime Soda right now.
Yeah, that's kind of wise. Yeah, no. Doing close quarters play with...
Some nice flats there though, I think.
Yosh put under intense pressure. Jumps out.
Yeah, Jack's trying to fight up Subaru at the moment. You can get it. Backs into Canal. Oh dear.
Yeah, no, this is very much a stalemate right now. Despite man advantage, both teams are very much holding. As soon as I say man advantage, Lime Soda goes one down. Or two down actually.
Yeah, we have the Stingray coming out again from Billy. Gets shot. Just spawn running at the moment, which... Oh, no, Yosh has also gone down, so that's two down now. This is finally starting to get a decent lead here. Billy's just sort of pushing this. This is the whole strategy of having your anchor on the tower and then being able to defend themselves for... By the way, nice! Nice shot by Yosh there. Alright.
Yosh.
Oh, oops.
Very much. Still holding it, still holding it.
Yeah.
That bolo kinda had to just get off there. Was forced off rather. Engagement's coming back. Shock gets killed or splattered. Jack, same with Jack.
This is we're down to 20 points. That's going down extremely quickly.
Yeah. No, the kills, the splats. I should stop saying kills.
Oh no, that's splashdown.
Oh, that's very tight.
Shock survived that. Nice enough. There we go. Alright.
One down. Will the Kensas be taken out? No, Kensas get one.
There we go. Subil's
Gets
down.
taken out.
Billy's right above here
Kensas
though.
the 3.
Alright, we have missiles coming out. This map is starting
Here
to get free
comes.
again. Jack.
It's getting there.
Yeah, Jack just got that splat. We're now 2 down on Zeitgeist. Very nice. We have a minute 40,
Shock loses
so...
engagement to Seabill. Canal. Seabill coming with a flank. Ooh. Seabill
Here we go.
saves Yosh from defeat. And Shock jumps right in to Sagwas Julius. I don't know, it's interesting. Here comes the counter.
Yeah.
Counter we've all been waiting for.
Oh, but here comes the Stingray. Now that has been...
Yeah.
Oh, we have 2... No! But Yosh loses the Stingray battle. Oh dear. Alright. Oh, we have the Booyah coming out. Zagreus managed to survive that. 1 down on either side at the moment.
Very, very, very resilient play. Depends if Lime Soda can manage to get kills back in the last minute, there might be a solid counter push, but it really depends if they can maintain momentum. It doesn't look like they're able to hold it, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, interesting choice by Shock there to missile while surrounded. But I guess maybe just thought he was going to get it anyway. Decided to use the missiles. Alright. We have 30 seconds left now. Lime Soda really need to get a good couple of splats and push this tower.
Yeah. Boy, here comes 3-0, even numbers right now.
Oh no,
Josh taken out by a bomb.
That's a
Seagull takes
double.
that shock. Yeah, no, that is incredibly smooth defense for a counter attack by ZG.
Yeah.
Jack, tries to stall it. Can Yosh? No, Yosh can't.
Not quite in time.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh boy. That was a really good lockout by Zeitgeist. Like,
I agree. No.
but look at those splats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double digits
No,
on
very
three.
much. Very much. It's very, very hard to. I'm tired.
Yep, we have been doing this for almost 3 hours. Almost 3.
Yeah.
So.
Solid amount of time. Can't do much though. It is the life.
Yep. Welcome to being a commentator.
Ooh. Oh, what's score right now?
2-1 to Zeitgeist, and we're going to Zones More next.
Oh, that's a map again.
Yep, that is indeed a map. It's another one where the long-range anchors have quite a nice time of it, except that they can get flanked in a myriad of ways, so that always gets interesting.
Yeah, 100%.
Alright, we have our first round 5 result in as well. Radiant's 3-0'd Cairo. So,
Ooh.
they're the only ones finished just yet. Oh no, here we go. Walk the Plankton also 3-0'd Too Fast, Too Wimmy. So those 4 teams are now done. Alright. And actually, that was a tiebreaker. Walk the Plankton and Too Fast, Too Wimmy were both right in the middle of rankings on 2 wins, 2 losses. So that will mean that Walk the Plankton just edges ahead of Too Fast, Too Wimmy there. So, alright. Alright, let's go. Zones
Let's
more.
go.
I am interested to see what weapons we get here. Ooh, here we go. Yep, there's the X-Blush. And a ballpoint this time. Alright. So,
X-Blush.
weapons, Crow, Emperies, Custom X-Blush, and just a plain shooter from Lime Soda. And then Dapples, Crow, Kenza Julies, and Ballpoint on Zeitgeist. And we have
Just let out the mighty yawn.
Alright, we have the early splats. Oh, no, actually we have a couple down. This is just immediately becoming...
One-on-one situations.
Yeah.
Jack wins the engagement with Canal. Very much. Sagwa forced in, managing. Depends. There's a very.
Someone stole the map. that is a risk.
Yeah.
Here we
No. No, the tactical play coming out from Lime Soda to get that to maintain the whatever the word was, initiative. To maintain that initiative, which is kind of actually really important here. Because
Oh, Geo just got a double with the splashdown. Oh no, just one with splashdown.
I think that was a case of I think the splashdown might have been cancelled, but the splashdown still went through.
Yeah, which happens sometimes. So.
It does.
Ooh, nice trade there.
Yeah, no. Paint swings back. Points coming down, counting down from 100 for ZG.
Yeah.
Should be a counter push happening soon. Oh no, where are they?
Geo is pushed up and sort of flanking, but does go down. That was a bit unfortunate.
With the trade though, so it's not.
Here we go.
It was
Jack's
a
got the
valiant
inkjet.
attempt.
Unfortunately, enemy team has, well, the enemy players have the height advantage here, so I'm not sure Jack's gonna get. Oh,
Geo somehow
That's
comes
down.
out.
That's a wipe.
That's a wipe.
That this
Yeah,
could
no,
be
Geo
bad.
was instantly shut down. There could have been stoppage there. I think
Oh, boy.
depends. They might be able to swing it back just in time. They have about 13 ticks to do it.
Yeah, but
We'll
that's
have to see.
like 7 seconds.
True down on ZG.
Here we go.
Yosh coming in with ball. She
There
takes
we
it,
go.
brings it over very, very tight.
Booyah coming out here. Yosh barely survives that. Very nicely done with the movement.
Very, very well done.
Alright.
Very good ball point. Ball explosion play.
Oh jeez. So I just went to Booyah.
Cerebill is just kind of standing, just kind of sitting there. Up, decides to go for the engagement. Pulls Bowler.
Oh, that
Covers
well.
left. Covers left. Sagwa covers left. Got shot down again. Two shutdowns. Canal's basically the only one still in play right now.
Yeah.
Sifil shut down.
Alright.
Oh,
That's
this is shut
down
down.
to 10 points too, basically. Oh, Shock just goes down to that, I think.
Sagwa's the last one up. Gets shut down.
Sivil's coming in, but
Everything was shut down.
that's it. Alright.
It was all shut down.
Yep. And that was technically game point, so if Zeitgeist had won that, they would have been first in the tournament. But instead, we now have a tie, and we're going to game 5, finally. Oh hey,
Woo!
Geo with the double-digit splats there as well. Nicely done. Alright, we're going back to a nice map. Nice and easy. Rainmaker Reef. Finally.
The snug map. It's the Splatoon map. It's the Splatoon 2 map, actually.
Oh,
Not the Splatoon.
Yeah, that is true. Nice way to end the tournament, I guess, on a slightly more chill game. But
Chill, snug.
yeah, I imagine we're still gonna see the Stingrays coming out. Of course, we're still gonna have those anchors. I am wondering if we might get the X-Blosh instead of
X-Blosh,
I don't
X-Blosh is really useful for shutting down some of the actual routes into the goal, but it really depends if Yosh is comfortable with it or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Cauliflower and SurveyCake also going to game 5. Ooh,
Oh, nice. Alright, alright.
exciting.
We've also had Venomous Squid's 3-0'd Inkpact and Splatbacks 3-0'd Midnight Turfers. So,
Sad.
yeah, we're getting there.
Midnight. SB30 Midnight.
Midnight Turfers. We have Midnight and we have Midnight Turfers. It's not confusing at all.
It is not at all.
Alright, let's go. Last game, last round. Lime Soda
Give me-
versus Zeitgeist.
Put in some of the boggers.
Alright. Oh, we have the charger. We're back to, yep.
The charger.
We're back to the good
lane
old.
watching.
Alright, so we have Crow, Emperors, Charger, and Kensa Shot versus Dapples, Crow, Emperors, and Heavy. So, we had an early pop there, but looks like Zach was sort
Very,
of
very exciting.
sitting around here. Oh, nice. Gets that.
Gets the kill. Splat.
Yeah. Seemed to sort of be lurking there a bit. But, oh, here we go. Shock with the little short
Oh,
flank there.
yeah.
Oh.
Very much. Very, very, very solid. Splat.
Alright, this map is already very blue.
Already.
And we got the Stingrays.
Counter
listening now.
Stingray. Release back
There
up.
we go.
Loses the battle. Sagwa pushing in, trying to
Oh,
get
Yosh!
the splat.
Oh, that was
Yosh
unfortunate.
goes down. Jack forces back, but Sagwa plays right into Shock's hand and gets immediately shut down.
Yeah, Gio had to do a bit of a loop back around there, but
Jack
ooh,
trades
this
with
might
Billy.
be dangerous.
Might be. Depends.
Oh, Inkjet, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do much about that. Yosh forced back into their half currently. Shock looking a bit lonely there, but kind of put into an engagement. Loses the engagement with Sagwa. Sagwa gets Yosh as well and finishes the trade.
Oh, Jack, nice little shocking there. Got the Rainmaker because of it. Although, unfortunately does go down there. Alright, here we go. Subal's painting a path up ahead. One thing the Emperors are really nice for is painting paths, so...
Agreed.
See if they can make something of this.
So if this Canal forced into engagement with Geo. Geo gets flanked by Seabill. Gets taken out there. Very, very nice coordination from there. It's still like one team hasn't scored points and one team is on 80. So it's very much.
Ooh,
Oh,
right
that's
as you
lead.
say that. Ah, nice stop there.
Yeah, Sagwa's the last one remaining up. Gio goes for the engagement. Sagwa gets that pick there. Yosh
Shock.
takes it out.
Shock landed a Rainmaker shot underneath the splashdown. So when they came down, they got splatted. So very nicely done. Here comes the Stingray again. We have the counter Stingray.
What a shot.
Why have I not heard that one before? I'm surprised.
I don't know what
Here we go. Alright,
Oh,
we have
wow.
a push. Nice work,
That's
Shock.
here.
Oh.
Ubil gets shot down. Jack's last one there. Sagwa wins that 1v1. Gio's still up.
Yeah, we still have Yosh as
CG
well.
pops it.
Yosh trades out,
Goes back.
but I think that is dead.
That is dead. Maybe.
Gio.
Maybe not.
Gio's still sort of trying, although it is sort of a 2v1. No, Gio got it!
Oh!
Oh, come on!
Stalls it again. Stalls it again. That was actually a very, very smart thing to do because it gave Lime Soda a lot more time to secure down mid. Gio coming back down.
Yeah, they're...
Very much split down the middle. Everyone's under. Yosh is left out. She jumps out, secures that life.
Sagwa was once again pushed up here and inked a pass, but does go down to Yosh. Very nice. Alright, here we go. This should be a push.
See?
We have the Stingray coming out again. Although Billy might be a little bit exposed.
Oh, Yosh taken out by the Stingray and Canal. Shock stays up.
We have
Very,
Sigil
very
in Inkjet again. It's quite dangerous.
Shock takes out Billy. Very, very nice. Very nice. This is very smooth. I like it.
We almost had an Inkjet battle there, but we didn't quite. I'm a little bit sad about that, but... Alright.
A shame.
We're
We can deal.
almost at a minute now. Yep, minute left.
Minute left. This is the bit where I'm thinking Lime Soda will probably switch to a much more defensive holding of mid kind of thing.
Yeah, well, Shock,
Right now.
Shock is just sitting here at the moment, painting up. Has Booyah ready to kind if necessary. Well, they might use a deflected Rainmaker. Yep, here we go. It's going to be just on this side. Nice work with the bomb there as well. Gets a double.
Sagwa taken out, cancelled. The Shock cancels the splashdown. Seabill goes in for engagement with Shock, loses it. Shock pushing up for the third one, does not get it. Canal and Gio.
Yes.
Gio wins the engagement.
Oh, but then goes
Really
down.
gets that trade, yeah. Oh, Jack trying to poke the beast here. Unable to really do much with that. Going for a flank though. Engages with Canal.
Oh, that Stingray
it's
onto the
intense.
Rainmaker. That should stop
gets
anyone
out.
from getting it, unless Canal decides to really gets it.
Oh,
Alright,
rips it out.
let's see how we
Rips
do.
it out of there.
Yosh is waiting. All Atlanta is waiting.
Oh, Lime
And that goes
Soda.
down.
Clutching it out.
That was nicely played. That was very nicely played. That whole game. I think it almost felt like a throwback to the stage game earlier, where they were just patient. Alright, 16 splats on Shock once again. Very nice. 11 on someone on Zeitgeist as well, though. So,
Very, 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 very solid.
yeah. Alright. Well,
That's GG's.
Yeah, that's it. Lime Soda are the reigning champions of the, well, unless something bizarre has happened with the rankings, but
Morning Sun.
that's true. Have we got their match yet?
They aren't playing,
Oh,
but
no.
they exist.
That's right.
They exist. They are pretty much equaling Lime Soda's performance. Like it's like incredibly
Yeah.
intense.
Alright, we don't have Cauliflower Crew versus SurveyCake in yet. But yeah, Lime Soda should be the reigning champions of this seeding tournament. So very nicely done there. Let me quickly see if I got anything else I can put in here. Do we have the Splatbacks versus Midnight Surfers? Midnight Surfers.
Yes,
Oh dear.
3-0 Splatbacks, Midnight Turfers, Venomous Squids, 3-0 Impact. Wait, no, I gotta double check.
Yeah.
Yep. Walk the Plankton, 3-0 Too Fast to Rumi. Kaio, Radiance 3-0 Kaio. We're still waiting on Team Midnight, Floating Point, Cauliflower Crew, SurveyCake, and Riot and Galinkxy.
Yep. I don't think any of those are particularly could Floating Point upset Team Midnight?
A mystery.
they could end up on 3-2.
I could.
But I think, I'm awful at figuring out these ranking things. I think we're pretty set anyway. But either way, Lime Soda is our champion, and Zeitgeist coming in a very, very close second there. So, alright, well, I think
Neat.
we'll call the stream there. Thank you for watching, everyone. The
Thank you.
second seeding tournament will be next Saturday at 6 p.m. If you're playing in that, reminder that registration closes at 5 and check-in starts at 5. Please don't be late. If anyone else has not signed up for the series yet and wants to, you have until 11 p.m. on Friday night. But yeah, all right, that should be about all the things I need to pester people about. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. I will hopefully see you on Saturday. Thank you for commentating with me, Atoms.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me commentate.
It's been good. All right, see you.
Goodbye.